You are transported to year zero with any object from the present with you. Which item do you choose to make people lose their minds the most? I'd bring a bicycle. Nobody would ever be able to catch me. They'd be in awe of my ability to travel anywhere I wanted 10x faster than them for free and not have to feed and train a horse. The problem with many devices is the battery. Bicycles don't need batteries. I bring the book, How to Invent Everything by Ryan North. I'm a time traveler, seems to be an appropriate choice. Was just thinking of this book. Really want to read it sometime. Wikipedia on an e-ink display powered by a hand crank. I will bring a Bible and name things at my will. A gun. That would really make them lose their minds. Jupiter. Jupiter's an object from the present. Trust me, it's gonna make waves. A camera, and when I show them their picture, I tell them I've captured their soul. As many spices and seasonings as I could in their modern-day little shaky containers. To say I would be a rich man would be an understatement. A laser pointer with a solar battery. I'm gonna scare the shit out of some people with a harmless beam of light. Or attract giant cat-like creatures who will eventually work out you are the source of the red light that they can't touch, but they can touch you. A megaphone so everyone can hear me. If the point is to blow people's minds, I'd take a gold-plated Apache helicopter and materialize in year zero at the top of Mount Olympus. I'd fly my golden chariot, circling Athens a few times so everyone notices, land it at the Parthenon, and emerge in a flight suit. Minds blown. An accurate pocket watch or clock. The ability to keep accurate time would be great. In addition, the gears could start the Industrial Revolution. A lighter. If Hocus Pocus taught me anything, it's that making fire in your hands will freak people out. Also, I'd probably die without one. How about knowledge? You can bring it all back with you as one object, which would be everything you know. It could all be represented as multiple objects still being one object, you know what I mean? A map of the world. Roman Empire in America. Flex Seal. Your door is splitting down the middle. There's gaps in your houses? Your cart is broken? Don't you guys worry, I got you covered. My prosthetic leg for my amputation. Just being alive would be a feat and the leg would be the icing on the cake. Well, antibiotics and medicines in general. Because if I don't, I'll probably kill everyone with all the diseases that I will bring from the future. An atom bomb is sure to make everyone lose their mind. Make sure to set its detonating time to the day when it's found. A Gerald R. Ford-class aircraft carrier complete with nuclear powerhouse and all the bells and whistles, planes, choppers, boats. I'd bring a saxophone and become the coolest cat this side of the Silk Road. My guitar. I won't be able to do much with a cell phone or a gun long term, but with 21st century instrument craftsmanship, I imagine I can consistently people. A book of math, physics, and some engineering projects from around the Industrial Revolution. All written in Latin. Also enough gold to get me to Rome. A lighter. Or fleshlight. Or one of those little dinosaurs and you put them in water and they magically grow bigger. Or a tampon. I'm bringing the Bible to see what was bullshit and what wasn't. A printout of Wikipedia pages detailing major events that would happen in the next 100 years, including details of solar eclipses and storms and natural disasters. Then I'd pretend to predict those happening. Gonna be fun seeing everyone lose their minds. Now witness the firepower of this fully armed and operational battle station. The time machine that brought me there, thank you very much. Easy. One of those one-wheeled remote control skateboards that like 4 random kids in college towns ride. Year zero was 1975. Pol Pot declared it to be year zero, a new start after a total break from the previous government/way of life. It was supposed to usher in a communist utopia. Instead, it led to the Cambodian genocide. Not sure what I'd bring. The people were already pretty freaked out after being marched out of the cities en masse to die. A Rubik's Cube, and when I solve it, I will be their king. I would take a camera, use it to take photos, and then make modern-day historians lose their minds with what I found. Cheating? Maybe. Maybe a calculus book or any other math book. Rather take a fancy tech gadget. Probably some fake magic equipment. Shit, I could be Jesus too right after he died. The New Testament, but I'll rename the Gospels Luke and Matthew to Bill and Ted. Now we'll have the Bible and the Bible too, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and Jesus will lose his mind. Spices. Lots of people today will think like, bring iPhone or something. But by year 0, spices were one of the most valuable things. So, I will get my spices, get to year 0, and tell everybody that I'm from year 2020, and that you can buy spices almost everywhere. A Shrek movie, so we will have at least 100 movies already before the 2000s. No need to thank me. Hear me out. I would bring a kangaroo. Use it to convince someone that I've discovered another land and brought back strange marsupial to prove it. Word spreads fast. Before you know it, you get to be the one to discover a continent. The time machine that took me back, so I can come back.